I think in recent years we've been living in a culture that's so youth-oriented that people have forgotten that older people can dance. Or maybe they thought they never could. I don't know, maybe people never really realized that older people could dance. So I think it's incredibly important for us in this whole weekend to be a real celebration of what older people can bring.
Elixir is really about the question, why should people stop dancing? So we're asking the question, showing what work there is for the older dancer, a showcase for the great work that goes on both professionally and non-professionally, and maybe even to start to ask the whole profession questions about how we perceive the older body and whether we have the right attitude to it. Should there be more representation on a dance stage of what goes on outside, just as there is in theatre and other art forms?
All of us are completely gobsmacked at being here because we're just ordinary women and we haven't had professional, Thea's been a professional performer, but the rest of us, we're just doing it for fun, and this is more than fun, this is once in a lifetime.
And it's a new beginning, we dare to dream, we dare to dance, and this is beautiful. It keeps us fit, keeps us happy, and we enjoy every minute of it. It's a new lease of life.
I don't think age is a limitation. What's happened for me is that I've been able to get outside my boundaries and I can move up far, far better than I used to. So, and I think it's brilliant. I think everyone should come.
I coming from Chile, and then we are few people, 5 people, the old age, no? Our passion is the dance, no? That's why we are here. I think it's an honor, and thanks, a lot of thanks from my heart, yes.
It's always been a dream of mine to be a ballerina, but couldn't afford it as a child because we were immigrants, we had no money, so there was no ballet classes for me, and I can't actually believe I'm here. It's surreal, it's really surreal, and I feel totally privileged and quite overwhelmed, but I love it, I love it.
On Friday night we had Matt Seck and Anna Laguna. We had these older dancers who had retired from London Contemporary Dance Theatre and the Royal Ballet and other companies. We had Dominique Mercier from the Pina Bausch company making a new work. I think the youngest was 57 in the evening or something, That didn't really matter. I mean, it was actually really part of it. It was a subject, if you like, the subject of what happens as you dance as an older dancer, what it brings to your work. And the Matt Seck duet is so powerful because this is a married couple who have worked together all their lives, and yet they're at the end of it. What does it mean to be dancing together, to be making work at that point in your life? So it's about art. It's not just about the fact that they're older. It's actually reflecting something about life, which is what art is about.
I'm very happy to share this, and especially, there's the evening with Matt and Anna also to share this stage again with them. It's very beautiful.
One day, baby, we'll be old.
I always say it's a shame that culturally dancers are stopping 40, 42. I truly believe that when the people get to this age, 55, 60, they have accumulated such an experience, such awareness of being on stage. They've done a lot of things, so they are moving all the time forward and forward, and they come like almost for me a gold mine. You see Anna and Matt, yesterday I saw the rehearsal, you're just blown away. Anna I knew from school time, and I see her now, and I'm thinking, yeah, of course, she kept growing, she's realistic with herself, but all this experience, all this love also now she has. I think it's fantastic, and it's a shame to lose that. They don't rely maybe on I don't want to say circus tricks, but they don't rely on exaggeration or on virtuosity as high legs, many turns or high jump. But the technique they have, you need years to get it.
I'm quite conscious of the fact that it's 40 years since I first danced on this stage. So I do have memories of Sadler's Wells going way back when there was still gas lighting in the corridors. So I suppose, it would be easy to drown in a certain kind of nostalgia, but in a way there's probably too much to think about in the present to get lost in nostalgia. And it's really exciting because I think if dance does one thing, it forces you to be right in the present moment. And I think it's a great joy and a great privilege to have spent a bit more time rediscovering that.
Well, the experience was brilliant because I would never thought elderly people would be able to move in the way they've done and put on such a great show. And I've enjoyed both shows. We came on Friday as well, so yeah, it was beautiful. I really enjoyed it.
I heard about the festival when I was here last year for a conference, and the Company of Elders was performing. And I thought this is so fantastic because they're about art. It's not about, well, how could you say, biding your time or getting people occupied that they're not bored. It's art what they're doing, and that's how it should be. I, as a completely normal theatre goer, I went to the performance on Friday and I never thought about, oh, they're old dancers, what can they do, what can't they do? That's of no importance to me. I want to be entertained, I want to be moved, I want to be touched, and they do this.
So my name's Emma Spragg, I work at Age UK. My role is all about development of services and activities for people in later life around health and well-being, and that ranges from all sorts of things like exercise, nutrition, but also increasingly things like dance and the arts. Our main challenge at Age UK, or one of them anyway, is about challenging the perceptions of ageing. Actually, there's so much going on out there, and we're delighted to see it being celebrated, older artists and the contribution people can make in later life. It's fantastic.
Elixir has everything. We have fantastic performers, the conference has been amazing, and to see all the community dance companies with professional dancers in them, it's just been sublime. There should be more. Please can we have Elixir Part 2?